Folks, today I want to talk about earnings. Specifically, I want to talk about earnings in the financial sector and show you a handful of stocks that are looking primed to explode. Now, this is a very, very good video in terms of giving you a good broad exposure of how to target sectors, stocks in specific sectors, and how to drill down specific positions. So let me give you a good little background so you understand where I'm going with this. We know that earnings on big banks are coming out. And we see that financial stocks are really strong. How do we do that? We look at the 10 major sectors. With this scan right here, you could check the 10 major sectors. This is my CSI scan. And you could see here that the energy sector is still outperforming the financial sector. But if you look at it on a 1-month basis, you'll see that the energy sector is actually down 10%, while the financial sector is actually up 1.56%. But even if you consider the fact that energy is strong on a cumulative basis, mostly because on a 6-month basis it went up quite a bit on a bounce back up, the financial sector is the second in terms of relative strength. And we know that big banks are going to be reporting, so today that's what we're going to be focusing on. So the first thing I do the second thing I do after I look at the relative strength, I look at the sector itself. And if you look at this sector, and this is a really good graph, as you could see here, this is an ascending triangle which I drew a few days ago. And what I like about this chart and what I like about the entire financial sector ahead of earnings, and again, fundamentally speaking, the earnings are supposed to be really good this quarter. This is supposed to be the quarter that companies are going to be standing, so to speak, on their own 2 feet. So right now we're looking at this, and you could see that for the most part, over the last couple of weeks, or the last 14, 15 trading sessions, whichever this period encompasses, you could see here that most of it is sideways trading action. And what do I always say? I always say that markets move vertically, horizontally, vertically, horizontally, vertically, horizontally. That's just the pattern, the broad pattern of the market. And you could see here, we've been moving horizontally, and we haven't been selling off. The relative strength in terms of price action compared to the oscillator has been moving flat, which is giving us an ascending triangle. Let me just extend this line here, raise this a little bit, but you could see here, this is clearly an ascending triangle. And ascending triangles are great because they're low. A triangle is a consolidation pattern. Whenever a stock or ETF is consolidating, that means volatility is low. So you have the best of both worlds with an ascending triangle. You have a setup that's set to break up. It's winding up, and it's set to break up to the upside. And at the same time, you have low volatility. Low volatility, low risk, and some directional pent-up pressure. So that's why the ascending triangle is such a good pattern. So I'm liking it right now, and I think the earnings on the financials are going to cause a pop in the broad financial sector. So what I decided to do, but notice how we figured this all out. We know that earnings on financials are coming out. They're expected better than the previous quarter, and based on the expectations of the analysts, the numbers are looking better. So what we do is we look at the Fetcher code, stock Fetcher code. We see that the sector as a whole is second out of the 10 sectors in terms of relative strength. Then we move back and we go to the chart. We want to make sure the fundamentals and the relative strength are also seen on the technicals. We look at the technicals, we see that technically we have an ascending triangle, which is looking really great. So now I'm going to look at stocks that are making 90-day breakouts in the financial sector. So I go back to my stock Fetcher code and I look, and again, I'm going through this exercise because I want to give you I want to show you how I got there. How I got there is more important than the results, believe it or not. So we'll go to 90-day breakouts, and here you will see, if we go to charts, you will see we've got a lot of 90-day breakouts. We got 108 results, and they're in all various stocks. The only thing it has to take into account is the price of the stock, the volume, and the fact that it's making a 90-day high. And you could see here, we've got a bunch of stocks. Matter of fact, we've got, let me show you some financials here. And there were several here, and I actually took out a bunch. Here's Prudential Financial. Here is Could never find something that you're looking for, right, when you're looking for it. Otherwise, you find it all the time. But no, I was looking at this before, and I was able to find a few financial stocks. Actually, there was a lot of financial stocks. Watch, they'll be like all the way at the bottom. Let's see if I could find some more here. Here's Moody's. Here's another financial stock. Let's see here. Let's see. Where are they all hiding from me? Come on, come on. Let's see. Where are you? Where are you? Well, there's more pages. But what I've done was I summarized the best 90-day breakouts, stocks that are actually right now looking higher and that are following that ascending triangle pattern. And I found some for you, actually 4. First one is Capital One. Let me pull up the chart real quick here. Some just look really overextended, and they look like they've been going vertically too much, like Bank of America, Wells Fargo, UBS. But these, the ones I found here, look really good. Again, notice it's an ascending triangle. If I add a drawing tool, you will see that we have, and I'll just do this I'm not going to do it for all of them, but here you could see that. Notice ascending triangle. Very similar to what we saw in the broad ETF. And you could just trade the broad ETF, but I'm giving you the choosiest ones that have the best consolidation, and Capital One is definitely there. Next one, Prudential Financial. That's one that I actually found out. I'll just do it again. Why not? What's the downside here? It doesn't cost anything. Here, a little trend line here. Again, notice they are all showing us ascending triangles. Look at that. Beautiful ascending triangle. Next one, Synchrony Financial. I haven't heard of this stock before. I don't think I've ever traded it. But again, it breaks out. It looks like it's been kind of consolidating. Also in that ballpark, SYF. And last is Ally Financial. Love this stock. Jack Carter also likes this stock. We were talking about it a few weeks back. But you could see here, I'm just extending the same pattern that's been building, but it's an ascending triangle. So in terms of, let's review. What sector is starting with earnings? Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and I wanted to show you B of A. Let me show you Bank of America, why I don't like it. It looks like it's been moving it's overextended. Some of these stocks just look overextended. Look at that. They're not really in a symmetrical triangle. They just look like they've been moving too much without pausing. So Bank of America, Wells Fargo, UBS, I would pause on those, but I do like Capital One, I do like Prudential, I like Synchrony Financial, and I like Ally Financial. Ticker symbol ALLY, ticker symbol SYF, ticker symbol PRU, and ticker symbol COF. Now, folks, before I let you go, I've got something important for you. I'm finally revealing a little-known trading strategy that I've been working on for over a decade. And you know what? I've never changed one rule, not even one rule. Now, get this. It targets a specific group of stocks, about, 500 in total, that repeatedly enter these 14-day breakout windows, 600 stocks. Now, we've seen gains, and these are 2-week gains, not annual gains, 2-week gains of 78%, 89%, 92% every 2 weeks like clockwork. Now, the next 14-day window, it is approaching. It's coming fast. And anyone in the know could tap into it as early as next week. Click on the link below. Find out all the details about this unique strategy. You're going to love this strategy. It uses these unique 2-week momentum windows to capture big moves, so you don't have to stick and stay in stock and options that are not moving. Only be in the stocks and options that are gaining momentum. You've got to check this tactic out, find out all about it, and make sure to like this video. Subscribe to us if you're watching on YouTube. Be the first to watch our videos. We want to hear from you. And folks, you've got to click the link below, check out this unique strategy, learn how to leverage the power of these 2-week windows with the right stocks at the right time. When you can combine low risk, market timing, and 2-week rotations, it is better than you can ever imagine. Follow the link now, check it out, do yourself a favor. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.